Well, hello there. A pleasure to see you. Yeah, I know. This is not the most typical sort of um uh, hello screen. Yeah, I've been trying to fix the pearls. So I found the console command and I figured that the problem is with Kardash Pearl because I was also looking for the ID. And it appears that the ID might be either even per car dash, as you can see in here, or per card. And it appears that I already had this Pearl with ID, the full ID sort of Pearl card dash. But when I tried to type Pearl card, unless I did some horrific spelling mistake, which is utterly invisible to me, well, it just says not found. So I don't know, something is wrong, and I believe that I will need to sort that quest by some other means. And by other means, I mean, well, sorry to say, console command, but this console command will also probably kill my OBS as it did the previous time. So I will not do that now. Instead, I will do something else, obviously. Yeah, so what shall we do now? I guess we could do Itinerant Priests, since we have already, joined. And we could also try, I think we could try, like Mage's Guild in Anvil. Yeah, I think we could just recall. We could. Actually, no. You know what? Let's go home. Yeah, the one thing that I really miss in Skyrim, well, one of the many, many things I really miss in Skyrim is no mysticism and no mark and recall, because I really hate fast travel. And you know what? It is actually quite difficult not to use it while yeah, I guess the weather is officially fixed. Wait, what time is it? 5 a.m. You know what? You know what? I think we could like see the sunrise for the first time. And since what did I want to say? I don't know. I guess this horse distracted me and I forgot what I wanted to say, but well, isn't this is east? Why am I like okay? No, hurry down. Or up or wherever, but just don't stay here. Yeah, we could like what's wrong? Okay. Yeah, that is it. Oh my god. I missed that so much. I spent the whole winter season in Anvil, rainy as yeah. let's just say that my Morrowind was rainy like my Nordic Souls. Oh gosh, it's so good. So good to be able to finally, like, you know, have my morning like that. Don't you think? Don't you agree? Wow. Hurry, hurry. I want to have all those Aelid ruins in the shot, together with this magnificent sunrise. Yeah, a little bit more separation, please. Okay. By a little bit more separation, I meant the separation between, let me just show you, this Aelid ruin and this fort, because they seemed to overlap, and I don't like things overlapping in my photos. I guess it is even maybe against a rule or two. Not that I care about rules. I don't. Anyway. Oh, oops. Yeah. Oh my goodness. It is such a bliss to be able to see a proper sunrise. Like, eventually, after so many months of not seeing it. Do you see that horse? Why is he standing on... Ah, look at it. Oh my goodness. What is wrong with you? Why are you standing on the rock? This is silly. Anyway, we've got sunshine. And I am above happy. Right, I think... I think we have just started the day in the best possible way. Taking pictures of the wild horses who happen to live in my back garden. Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, just look at that. And you know, actually, fun fact, horses do not talk that much. Yeah. Actually, you know, when you watch movies, there are horses in the movies, they tend to squeak all the time. Whereas in normal life, they just don't. They still... They're silent for most part. They actually squeak, squeak? Is that the word? Well, they do their noise when they are annoyed. Like, the other horse is like biting their butt. It looks as if he was like eating from the basket. Hilarious. All right, let's go to the... I pulled out quite a nice garden, didn't I? Strawberries. You know, all my strawberries. Yeah, I'm very happy to say that. But all my strawberries, I mean my normal, real life, in my garden, strawberries were eaten by slugs and snails. Yeah. But I do have wild strawberries, which are like tiny, you know. What am I doing? Yeah, I just wanted to recall. Yeah, so in Skyrim, generally the magic system is like, yeah, it's like a downgrade from Morrowind, like I would say. And especially the lack of mysticism is something that I really hate, because I hate fast travel. And I would really love to have it back. And I think there are mods that add Mark and Recall would be great. So yeah, duties. I need you to retrieve the Staff of Vanishing Light. It's an imported Dunmer relic. Oh, really? I believe that if I study it, I will be able to create a powerful spell. It is currently in the possession of the enchanter, Ariadora. You can find her in her shop, in the bazaar of the Abyssian. I need you to go there and ask her to donate it to our cause. I'd ask her myself, but she doesn't respect me or the guild. I'm hoping you'll be successful where I haven't. Well, go to Ariador and persuade her to give you the staff. She should be in her shop, yeah. So, you really think that me, like a nobody, like an outsider, outlander, and whatever, Danma.
What did I do to deserve this honor?
For you? No, it's me who's honored. I mean, come on, you're a former battle mage, you're a guild master, and I am just a nobody. Okay, let's go. I think I have all those, you know, fortify, speechcraft, personality, whatever. We will use everything on her. Gosh, I'm so grateful to... What's their nickname? Just Add Water. Funny nickname. I really loved it. So, Justy? Yeah, let's call you Justy. Thank you so much for the hint. I mean, oh, shoot. No, not here. Where is the bazaar? I keep... Yeah. Anvil is big. So, where is the good lady? She has got a shop. So, it's a pub. No. Not her, probably. If she has got a proper shop...
Glory and honor, emperor and empire.
Oh no. We've just found her. Okay.
To what do I owe the pleasure, Dunmer?
Hello, banana egg. Yeah, let's just, like, do everything. Let's do everything. So, first of all, something like... I don't think I can do it. I told you I cannot do it. Doesn't matter. So... Intelligence? No. We need the other thing. Here it is. It would be the first one. Okay. And then something more. Isn't it just funny? Like, I'm standing there in front of her and just casting all those stuff just to, yeah. And she's like, what is she doing? Why is she casting all those restoration spells, frantically looking for, searching for rings in her purse? Yeah, this is scroll. But why not? We need to use up the scrolls, don't we? Another one. I don't think I can do like 2. Okay, now I think I have some handy fortify endurance, fatigue, intelligence, luck, fortify personality. All right. Okay, I think this is all I can do. I think. I sell scrolls and enchantment for those with the skill to use them. Really? Like, you really needed some skill to cast to read a scroll? Come on. Do you know the art? Sure. I can read. Okay. My name is Ariadora. I'm a student of mysteries and a what? Purveyor? Yeah. What? Yeah, I'm embarrassed. I have no idea how to read the word. Oh, gosh. Is it a secret? They say the redeemed servants who wandered the halls of Elytrines were once human, twisted and reshaped by their masters to fulfill some forgotten purpose for all eternity. If any spark of consciousness remains beneath their ceramic shells, no modern scholar has lived to see it. Really? Okay. Another guild mage here about the staff. How many times do I have to tell Ticia that I'm not going to just hand it over? The answer is no. If she wants it, she can pay for it. Well, you know what? That's absolutely fair, and I'm just like, sorry, I used up. I can say the guild needs it for its mission, or Ticia needs it for her research, or how valuable is the stuff exactly? Yes, thank you. Very good question. The market value is about 10,000. What? We can negotiate a bit if you'd like. I don't think the guild can afford that. Then the guild can't have it either. Very unfortunate. Is that all? Oh, great. Let's say something else then. The guild needs it for its mission. Fine! Since we are friends, I'll turn it over. What? Please know that I expect this to pay dividends with you a lot. Or at minimum that you can make some real headway on your mission. Like, really? She just gave it to me? Wow. Where is it? It is 10,000. I thought she was like, playing tough. Turn undead, obviously. TCA is all about turning undead, I guess. But wow, look, 100 points for 30 seconds. Actually, I think it's really good. Plus fire damage. Plus light. Actually, how much gold do we have exactly? Well, right. I could afford it. Since we are here. Oh, the splendor of Aelid architecture. Each stone whispers tales of the Aelid's past grandeur, and each tower stands as a testament to their ingenuity. The crass Colovian architecture of modern times is vastly inferior, I'm sure you'll agree. It's very much like with Earth architecture. Why is the modern architecture, especially where I live, so inferior to everything that has been, built up to, say, up to the war, the first war? Anyway,
I'm honored to do business with you, Outlander.
let's see if we can, get something nice. Constant effect. But wait, do I have something with constant effect on? Ay, what am I doing? I am not clicking. I thought I do have something. Yeah. Oh, why am I not? I don't know. My mouse is like. No, I lost it. Where is it? What a stupid little girl I am. It's fairly late. My brain is definitely shutting off. Anyway, Aelid Sparkblade. Well, it is Longblade. I want it. If only for, collecting purposes. Dagger of Green Wisdom. Who has thought of those names, Okay. It will not show, probably. Oh, it does. Actually, it's not that bad. Maybe I can have it. Just, and the descriptions. What is that? Wow. Va Garlas Agea in the Caverns of Law. So Garlas Agea is probably Caverns of Law, isn't it? Gravia Ye Goria, so ugly and obscure. Wow. Agea is wisdom, right? I want this book. Of course I want this book. Right. Scrolls? No, thank you. I have enough scrolls that I have no idea what to do with it. Oh, come on. We are besties. You cannot charge me that much. Let's do it 1,000. Let's do it. Yeah. Oh, great. Okay. Thank you very much. See you soon. Now, as proper mage, obviously, mages would not just, walk. Bye-bye. Oh, great. I am over encumbered, so sorry. You have to come and collect your stuff yourself, because I cannot move. Good work. Let me see the stuff. I believe I will need more time to perfect the spell. I will hold on to the stuff for now. Speak to me when you are prepared for further duties. Well, I am. I have no duties. Okay, speak to me when you've reached the rank of conjurer, so... Okay. No, I want to go to Karak. Oh. Still? Okay, I need to, like, hold that, and it will help. Alright, so I guess we need to go to our good priest and ask if he's got anything for us to get done. Why can't I see more? Okay, doesn't matter. Right, so yeah, as you can tell, I have not abandoned Morrowind, nor do I intend to, nor have I ever intended to. Morrowind is like home. It is like home. Even though this is technically not Morrowind. This is very much Cyrodiil, but still, you know what I mean? So, yeah, even though I am enjoying Skyrim at the moment with Nordic Souls mod list, which is really great, not entirely up to my liking, because nothing really is. Yeah, I'm just, pitiful and miserable like that. Nothing is entirely to my liking, I'm afraid. But I am having fun, and I think I will
Glory and honor, Emperor.
use it as a sort of a benchmark for making my own mod list. While when I am when I've licked my wounds long enough after being defeated by my first attempt, which was utterly destroyed by the ENB. So
Yes.
I think I will need to, yeah, first of all, have a little bit more time. No, I think he was down here. Yeah, so I need a little bit more time to do that, but
Okay, I'm listening.
yeah, there he is. Wow. Okay. Actually, there's this face. I mean, the facial features. I mean, you see the very flat nose and white chin. And a little bit, it's called Mongolian, I guess, eyes. Is that like a Polynesian kind of facial features? No, of course not. Of course not. You are... I know you told me who you are, but I forgot. Inner side. Yeah, so you are inner side, whatever that is. Okay, so tell me about the hedonists. The hedonists worship Dibella as the goddess of beauty and joy, associated with rapture, lust, desire, and sensuality. Lassie Hecaria, Thurgist of the cult of Dibella, leads this faction. Lassie is the steward of the sacred baths. Why? In the temple, and an instructor in the arts of Dibella. I've heard she has good contacts with the Dibellan subcults in the east, especially the old mother house in Emir Kurab. All right, and ascetic. The ascetics revere Dibella as the goddess of ethereal beauty and aesthetic purity. Hero Varolus, primate of the cult of Dibella, leads the faction along with her deputy, Dahlia Thessalian. The guy knows quite a lot. Well, obviously, he's a priest, isn't he? I heard Hero was once an acolyte of Julianus, but she was visited by Dibella during a pilgrimage to St. Cretor. She rededicated herself, promoting a concept of Dibella centered around purity, mathematical order, grace, and untouchable beauty. See, he does not Emil is crying. I hear him crying. All right, just a second. Right, so I let him in. He has been moaning because he wants out. And yeah, about Emil, just one word of, update about him. He's doing much better. He's still dreadfully thin, but I guess it takes some time to undo month of starvation. So yeah, he's still thin, but he's doing much better. And we bought and we gave him a collar with a GPS. So today is actually his third day of freedom, basically, because we let him out with the collar. And we do have an app that shows us, it's, GPS. So yeah, you can see exactly where he goes, which is actually fun because now we know exactly what is his route. He's got a patrol route around the house. And today, for example, he made 2.5 kilometers around the house. So yeah, this is really, well, it is fun. And it is obviously also very reassuring for us. However, the collar is obviously unlocking, you know what I mean? The cat needs to have the collar that is easy to sort of open because cats do not understand when they are, caught, I don't know, in a fence or by a branch of a tree or a shrub, whatever. They do not understand the concept of going backwards so that they can free themselves. They will keep going forward until they basically suffocate. So the color needs to be, self-opening. And the funny thing, well, it was not funny for us, not one bit, but during the first and the second day, each day he would lose the color. And one time it was fine because, it's GPS. So we could find its location on the on the app and just go and grab it. But the second time, it was worse because the collar, as normal, all electronic, devices, they sometimes just malfunction. And it blaming malfunction. And it would not show its position. So we were going around the house in circles, looking for the blaming collar. And, it's not a huge thing. So, yeah. But we found it. So, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I guess our neighbors must consider us total freaks. And I couldn't care less. Okay, let's talk. Actually, why are you talking so much about Cult of Dibella? Dibella, the goddess of beauty, has nearly a dozen different cults. Really? Devoted to different aspects of the deity. Oh, wow. Some are devoted to women, some to artists and aesthetics, and others to erotic instruction. These subcults all fall within one of two factions, traditional hedonists and modern aesthetics. Currently, the cult is preoccupied with a power struggle between the old hedonistic interpretation of Dibella and new leadership which emphasizes the modern ideal of aesthetic perfect beauty. Why are those hedonists and aesthetics not, okay. It's all fine. It's just late. Local priests. There's another itinerant priest in Anvil by the name of Runs Towards Time. Fun name. You can probably find him at the hostel of Saint Rosonius in Little Arantia. Then there's Garius Cyralus, an elder who doesn't travel much anymore. He'll be at the Chapel of the West Wind in Karak. And I've heard we have a novice, Alcia Giovanus, who's serving the good people of Brinacross. Yeah, I have seen her, so there's only 4 of you. You, Runs Towards Time, Garius Silarus in Karak, and Alcia Giovanus. Wait, I don't think I've counted my fingers correct. You, Runs Towards Time, Garius Silanus, and Alcia Giovanus. 4. Yes. Yes. I can count to 4 at this hour. It's nearly 10 p.m., so, And I've been up since like 5, because obviously my cats, Okay. Have you heard of the Temple of Dibella Aesthetica? Come on, what have we been talking about for past quarter of an hour, I understand that the Dibellans are fantastically wealthy and popular, but even a cult as well connected as them could use some aid in their tasks. If you are looking for spiritual fulfillment, I'd suggest you go to their temple and offer your assistance as a member of our order. What? Like, really? I thought they wouldn't have anything to do with us, since they are like, the proper priests with all their life dedicated to... Yeah, let's do... Where is it? We do have this fun ring of Divine Messenger, so it takes you to the chapel and then makes you run faster.
A pleasure to meet you.
Can I ask you about... No. I wanted to offer my... What is that? Oh, okay. Nothing. Nothing really.
Ah, welcome. What is it, friend?
I don't really think that I can talk to him. Yeah. And you are just a pilgrim, right? I think so.
Well, hello there. A pleasure to meet you.
Yes, likewise. Anyway, he's just a pilgrim, and he's probably also just a pilgrim. Little secret: if you can handle yourself in a fight, then you can earn some coin by collecting bounties. Latest rumors? The Navark ordered 2 galleons back to Fort Teletrack, and neither of the crews has been told why. Rumor has it there's worry about the brass that the masked captain might try to assault the city. Sounds like nonsense to me. Yeah, to me too. I'm sure the merchants would prefer that the big warships patrol the trade lanes instead. Yeah, I don't think it was about the masked captain. I think it was about the either pirates or... No, I don't want any ward. No, thank you. I don't want a bubble. Julia. Now, where is the inner sanctum? This place is...
This is unexpected, but not unwelcome. Please go ahead.
Yeah.
First the vision, then the conjuration. This is unsettling.
Okay.
Well met. What is it?
You wouldn't have happened to run into Asila Miriam during your travels, have you? Yes. Asilia is a visiting nature poet from High Rock. She was almost finished with a new poem as a gift for the Aesthetica. But since her last outing, we haven't heard from her. I'm beginning to worry for her safety. Would you be willing to find her? Sure. You will help, thank you. She's partial to tracks in the wilderness to inspire her work. And lately, some area near Marav has been her muse. I'm not quite sure where exactly, but the locals might be of help. Yeah, I know. She's sadly dead, but yeah, don't tell anybody. Yes, she was working on a new piece of as a gift to us. Her speciality is the works related to the natural orders. She's as close to Geoffrey, who she knows as Geoffrey the Troubadour, as she is to Bella. We are excited to see the finished work. Yeah, so I guess that's a work, sort of. Gosh, this guy has a lot to talk about. Okay.
Please, by all means, I'm listening.
You're You're one of them. Well, I'm sure your order does good work, but we don't really need your sort around here. I told you they don't want us here. Now, before we go upstairs,
Well met.
let's make sure that... Actually,
All
Well
right,
met.
I'm intrigued.
What is it?
Go ahead.
yeah. They really, really don't want us. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry to hear that. It is really very unkind on their part, don't you think? Wooden door to nothing. Actually, you are so unkind that yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay, you won. No, you didn't. Nah, scrolls. I have enough of them. Okay. So...
Well met.
Nah, you didn't see a thing. What kind of god are you? Okay, this is where I came from. So let's go here. Yeah, inner sanctum. That's what I...
Greetings, Dunmer. How may I help you?
Dig the Tanyas. Hush, I'm seeing. So why have you, like, greeted me? He's seeing.
Greetings, Dunmer. How may I help you?
It is a big deal to be seeing, you know. Nobody wants us. Nobody wants my help with anything.
Greetings, Dunmer. How may I help you?
No, this is where I... No, I did not. Okay.
How may I help you, Dunmer?
Yeah, we could actually... Yeah, I know.
Ah, friend, how does the day greet you?
And how are you? Can I help you?
Well...
Hard times and well deserved.
This is where I came from, right? Yes. Okay, so... You can either go to Hermitage or Auditorium. So let's go to Auditorium then.
Ah, greetings. What shall we talk about?
We shall talk about... Yeah, no, we shall not. Ah, I really like those frescoes. I mean, the Roman one is like... It's just basically a Khajiit, isn't he? Besides... Why is he... Oh yeah, because is this a symbol of sassy? Probably.
Ah, greetings. What shall we talk about?
The Gallus, my friend. Really? Locked door. And oops, I cannot open it. Okay. So, wow. That is a nice view, isn't it? No, it isn't. All right. I need to come here and plunder one day. Ah. I really think
What's this about?
no. Okay. Ah. How do we get back downstairs?
Ah, greetings. What shall we talk about?
I'm totally lost. Antechamber and the furnace, right? If I can find it. Okay. Maybe someone here wants my help. Like this, half naked.
Yes?
He even doesn't have... Yeah, he doesn't want to talk about it any... Yeah. Alright then. I thought it would have been, you know, fun if it was this sellout. If it was this person, you know, in the...
Aren't you a sight? What can I do for you?
Okay. Usas sounds a bit like Ulisses. Okay. Well, that's a sight. No. Alright, never mind. Maybe you want to talk about Itinerant Priests? No.
Please, by all means. I'm listening.
Have we been like everywhere? Probably not.
Well, hello there. A pleasure to meet you.
No worries. I won't hurt you.
I want to go downstairs. Shouldn't I go downstairs?
Greetings to you, Dunmer.
If I only, you know,
An adventurer, I
knew how to get there. What? I guess this way? Yeah. Okay, so this is like the last resort. No! I have been here.
How may I help you?
Okay, so this is... I think this is the last place. Ah, all right. This is like the last place where I can ask if I can be of service. And obviously no one wants to talk
Nice to see you, friend.
to me. I guess. Okay. Okay. Recall. Oh, great. Oh, no. I forgot to mark myself. Okay, no big deal. Well, first of all, let's take a nap. And then let's leave the stuff. Well, to be completely honest, I don't have that much stuff to leave. Actually, I do. No, it's only 5 kilos. Oh, yes, this is 30. But it is mighty. But I also think we should, like, you know, reserve it for really the top Mages Guild stuff. Ah, my mouse is like not always clicking, you know, which is quite unnerving. Right. Let's leave the pearls because I really do want to sort that shenanigan sometime. And yeah, let's store our very fancy very fancy battle mage equipment. What else can we store? I thought I had. Okay, this is not Greaves, this is Gauntlet. Bracer, alright. Oh, I told you it's late. Okay. You know, this is a little bit like strange that I cannot find like anything to put away. Oh, you see? Now we can see exactly how we look. And with this Sky UI, you cannot. Now I look much more like an itinerant priest. Don't you think? But I do love this outfit. Oh. No, let's play the role. Okay. Enough of that fooling around. So what can I actually put away? Ah. Maybe this. There it is, alright. It's not much, but it's still something. Okay, so let's go back. Recall. Now. No, I don't think I wanted to use divine intervention, but I think I'm actually better off staying here because it is closer to the to the ship. Okay, so I guess this will be the last thing we do. I just want to go to our good Luaki and tell him that nobody wants me in the Temple of Bella. So yeah, I have just no idea how to help them if they don't want any help, apparently. I don't think I've taken the best route.
Yes?
Time to talk?
No, I definitely haven't. But Anvil is big. And one really can get lost. So one of the things I really do enjoy in Skyrim is photo mode. Like I
Serve the Emperor.
at last gonna have this zoom lens. I mean zoom. It's not the matter of being able to zoom in or out. It's the matter of having a long focal
Want
length.
something? Now's the time to talk.
I don't want anything. I want Luaki. Yeah. But they don't want me. Actually, you know what? Maybe this would count if I like found this poet. I mean, what's left of her.
Okay, I'm listening.
Ah, let's mark. Let's mark. Because it's, you know, it's far. This place is far from anything.
If you want
It's far from the
now's
temple.
the time to talk.
Far from, you know, Anvil itself. So let's mark. And let's find the breach, yes. Now, let's go to Marav. It's not that far, I guess. This is Marav, yes. So let's go there and find the good lady. She's actually... I know she's dead. I know that for a fact because Alec did this quest and I watched the episode. So, shoot, where am I going? Where am I going? What? What was I thinking? Okay. So I am tired.
Serve the Emperor.
And since we are walking
Of course. What may I do for you?
for some time, actually, let's take that because it gives you penalty for speed, doesn't it? Yeah. Sorry, I had to like pause for a second because I had a phone call. And this phone call was actually related to the thing that I want to talk about a little. I have an adventure. A couple of days before, like 2 or 3 days ago, I got a phone call from the same person. It is an old, well, I cannot say that he is my friend, but he is a very good colleague and acquaintance. And he offered me, because of some, life issues, he offered me to take me, so that where is Mara? Do we go? Yeah. Because he was going for a rally, which is quite a huge, actually it's a bit of a party, It's the rally is called 1,000 miles in Czech and Slovakia. And so this means, like in normal terms, 1,600 kilometers, I guess. And it is some rally, tell you. There are only pre-war cars, so only the cars produced up to 1939 year. So yeah, it's something to see. So he's going he's a participant, and he asked me to be his co-pilot. And, well, obviously I had to say yes. Besides, he said, well, you can take all the pictures you want, because I'm not, it's not his like first time or whatever. And he's obviously also not competing, because there are like, professional rally drivers over there. So he's not exactly competing. He just goes there for the fun. And I am looking for the House of the Reeve, if they do have a reeve at all. I don't think you are a reeve. Do you have a reeve? Maybe they don't. So yeah, so he offered me to basically go and help him out. And to be able to take some nice photos in the process. So this is not exactly a job. Certainly not a paid
With
job.
pleasure. Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
But it is going to be a great adventure to go on to such a rally, to be able to see all those beautiful cars. And yeah, and I'm going the day after tomorrow. So tomorrow, I've spent the last couple of days on this massive shoot that I did a week ago. And tomorrow I need to finalize it, and I have no idea how I will do it, but I need to do that. So tomorrow will be a busy day, probably no way of spending any time in Morrowind. So yeah, and then a couple of days on the rally. So we will not see Riin for next at least a week, I guess. 5 days at least. So yeah. Key in the barn? I dropped a key in the barn a few days ago. Oh, please. But I don't have the time to go looking for it. Could you try to find it for me? I'm sure I could scrap together a reward for you if you bring it back to me. Sure. The barn is right next door to our house. It's not locked. As they said, there's reward in it for you if you actually manage to find it. A detect key potion might help you with that. Yeah, I could. I know. But look, I want some information on the look, I do have moral compass, do I? Of course I do. Great. So what was I talking about? Okay. Lower your head, Riin. No, don't tell me that I need like it's such a cramped space. Should be like on it. This place is so cramped. No, no way. Come on. Look, it needs to be somewhere here. Or here. It would help. If I didn't get stuck. Look, I knew this was not going to be easy, but you know, the problem with this quest is the height of the ceiling. And obviously the precision of this tool. Like, okay, so one thing I can do is far reaching. If I can obviously find it. Okay, let's go back down. Look, this is supposed to be like here. No. But all right. So I showed the thing. But it still is supposed to be like on my nose. Like here. Somewhere. You see, I should be pointing at it. Come on, it's impossible. Hmm. Actually, it should be here. Like here. Somewhere. You know what? I think I need to do that with fresh mind. Fresh brain. So yeah. We'll stop here. Badly defeated by this key quest. We will stop here and yeah, as I said, we'll reconvene in about a week, I guess. So as for now, thank you very much for hanging out with me. And see you soon. I mean, sort of soon. I quite like it. Yeah. See ya. Ta-ra.